Our family derives from the state of Chihuahua. We came from those mountains to Culiacan, and from Culiacan to Tijuana, Tijuana to East Los Angeles. I saw my first car at 10. Mayo was a year younger than I was. I came to the university. He followed me shortly thereafter. When we came to Santa Barbara way back in the days, it was quite an experience coming to a university that was 99% Anglo at that time, or there were only a handful of us Latino students. So it was that whole experience that shaped us as young men, formed us as community activists, and all those things I shared with my cousin Ismael Mayo de la Rocha. Those years that we spent here in Santa Barbara, we organized United Mexican American Students. We founded MEChA. We were involved in the Plan de Santa Barbara. We were involved in protests. I think that some people would say that what we did way back then was pretty crazy. I mean, el Plan de Santa Barbara, here's 18, 19-year-olds. Then we had the audacity to put together a master plan for higher education in the state of California. That's where the word Chicano was sort of incorporated in a significant document. We wanted the university to address the issues in our community, to work with our community. And Mayo was always on my side. He was a true community advocate. He was a community organizer, along with a small group of Chicano students in the late 60s that led to this thing called Chicano Studies Department, Research Center, and Support Systems. All those sort of things, Mayo was there. And then he went on to teach, and he taught for almost 40 years at a community college out here in Chicano Studies and in history, and influenced thousands of young kids. What sort of prompted us was Mayo's death. He died too young. My wife, Zoila, and I decided that there had to be a way of honoring him for the things that he had done. I don't want people to forget what he did for young people, educating them, instilling them with those kind of values that drove us at the university because of the injustices that we saw, because of the inequalities that we saw. That's what made us during that period of time. And quite frankly, you probably would not have the population that you have today of Latinos, but for what we did way back then. We're not through yet, and it's up to your generation now, and those that will follow you, to make sure that those doors are open, and that ultimately these institutions reflect the diversity of the state of California. I honestly believe that it's this young generation that would ultimately make a difference in our community, in bringing us closer, as we should be, of figuring out and resolving issues of common among us as human beings. And I think it's just going to make a much better society with the younger generations of people that I see.